Hey guys, say hey.
Hi.
We are on another adventure. We are taking another trip to Silver Dollar City. I know that we've taken a lot this year, but we're trying to make the most of this because this is only a year-long pass that only goes to the end of December, and we won't be getting a new one next year. We're gonna do this probably every 3 years or so is kind of our plan. And so we're kind of making the most of that. So today though, our goal is to go and hit as many things that we have not done yet. There's a few roller coasters that the kids haven't tried out and my husband hasn't got a chance to try out.
Nope.
There is the cave. We're gonna be doing the cave tour today, and I'm really excited about that because Silver Dollar City was actually originally a cave tour, and then they built the whole amusement park on top of it. So we'll be doing that, and then hopefully, Lord willing, we will get to ride Mystic River Falls, which is a water ride that my daughter Sydney has been dying to ride ever since our first trip there. But on our first trip, the wait time was 2 hours, and so it was going to be doing that one thing or doing a whole bunch of other little things, and so we decided to wait. Last time we were like, we'll go there first, we'll be there first thing to check it out, and it was closed for the whole day for maintenance. So we are just praying that today it will be open because this will be the last trip that we take before the end of water season, because next time we go it'll probably be in November or December. And so because of that, we're just praying that it's still open and that she gets to ride that ride, but we're gonna go check it out first thing in the morning so that we don't risk long lines. We are on a mountain. You'll get another chance in a minute. Sydney's all about taking pictures this time around. Olivia, are you excited?
Yes.
What do you? No, you're not excited? She's nervous about riding one of the rides that we want her to try.
No. It's okay.
She's scared of heights? Yes, but I think Mystic River Falls will be fun. On this trip, we got to take Mark's parents, Oma and Opa, with us. So that was really exciting. They were doing a special flag ceremony in order to honor our veterans. So we got to the park before it opened and got to see them raising the flag and passing out different ribbons to honor those who have served. It was a really neat way to start the day. And then we were ready and waiting as soon as the park opened, and we headed straight for Mystic River Falls. Sid, how excited are you? You look like you're gonna cry.
I can't like.
You're not gonna go? So I actually grew up in the Tampa Bay area and grew up going to Busch Gardens, and they had a very similar ride at Busch Gardens and I loved it. So I convinced and begged and pleaded my oldest son to go on the ride with me so that I could experience it with all of my kids, and it was so much fun. I'm glad we all did it all together.
Yeah, that's them. What'd you think? Mackenzie, hi.
Dad, did you like it?
Kenzie, did you like it? All right, Olivia, what did you think? You hated it?
My arm's pretty dry because she was hugging it the whole time.
It was fun. We were walking around between rides and we turned around to find out that we were missing Opa and Daddy and couldn't figure out where they went. And then all of a sudden we saw them walking up with a special treat. Ooh. Guys, this is like...
You like what Oma got for us? Cinnamon bread. Does that mean I have to share?
That's why I wouldn't let you have a snack.
Okay.
All right. There's 2 benches over there. Do we need to go sit kids on benches?
That would be a good idea.
Let's head over to the benches, guys.
Joshua, push the stroller, please.
It's warm.
Trying to get them separated.
That's all right.
Dad says they're nice and warm. What do you say?
Who's got a napkin?
They all do. They all have napkins.
Kenzie, is that a good snack?
I am not going to have enough napkin here.
Here we go, Olivia.
Okay.
What do you think, boys?
I told you I liked the Mystic Bars.
I don't like Mystic Bars.
Try this though. Yeah, you like that? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Yeah, let's see. Record in slow-mo. Have fun! So we put the kids on the Tom and Huck ride where you shoot people with water. We put them on the ride with their grandparents without telling them what the ride is. And then Mark and I are waiting on the outside to shoot them. And it's gonna be fun. And they actually don't have any clue what it is because the ride was actually shut down so a few minutes before we were getting on the ride. So because of that, they didn't even get to see other people ride it. So Mark's stationed over there. Mark, wait. And I'm stationed right here. Here they are. Hi. Say hi. So with this ride, it's hard to film and spray people with water at the same time. So the way it works is that they're floating throughout this river and they've got small targets that they can shoot with their water cannons all throughout the ride, but then there are water cannons all along the outside where others can shoot them. No way! Opa got me way more soaked than I would have gotten on that. I got Opa in the face a lot though. No way, Jose. Nope. Yes, Jose. Kenzie wants to shoot people.
You can use a pass. I'll use a pass like you.
Yeah, I know. The problem is I have nothing to wipe my glasses on. It's not wet.
You can pass me, but I can't pass you. I'll pass you on this.
Nope.
After our fun adventure on the river, we decided to split into two different groups, and some of them went to go ride Wildfire, which was a roller coaster they had not gotten to ride before. This one is intense. It goes upside down 5 different times and is definitely not for the faint of heart. Meantime, Oma and I took some of the littles over to Fireman's Landing so we could go play in the ball pit.
Olivia, what do you think? Kenzie, what do you think? What did you get, Ken? Yeah, I told every kid they could. I told the kids they could pick out any one thing. So Mackenzie comes over and grabs the whole variety pack. I was like, no, not what I meant. All right, you got all the stuff?
More specific with
Katie,
your
do you
kids.
want to get one?
No, I'm.
You gotta be more specific with your kids.
Yeah, apparently. Excited?
After the taffy shop, we split up again, and the guys went and looked at one of the knife shops, and the girls just kind of walked around. We ended up seeing a fun little skit happening, and then afterwards we headed to the caves.
Oh, could you also put up that pink metal wallpaper, please? You know, the one that matches my dress. Oh yeah, that dress that I made you. Yeah, and I'm really. Of course, my dear, I would love to do everything you're asking me to do. All right, on my way.
Because the cave tour is so popular, you actually have to get there and stand in line for anywhere between a half hour and an hour beforehand. We really wanted to go all together, and we were a fairly large group. So the girls decided to go save our spot in line while we're waiting on the guys. You have to crawl through this little cutout because that represents the smallest place in the cave. And so if you can't get through there, you can't go through the cave. Here is an awesome map of the Great Cathedral Room going all the way down by the waterfalls and all the way back up out of the cave.
And who's ready to see this gorgeous cave? That was kind of good. I think we can do better. We got to get our energy up. Let's do that one more time. Who's ready to see this gorgeous cave?
More than 6 inches. Not helping.
So we've been so excited about doing the cave tour. We waited in line for an hour to do the cave tour. And then we got down the first set of steps and all the girls were like,
I don't, if I can eat a lot.
yeah, she's worried that if she can't handle the wow, she can handle this. So we turned around, and honestly it's not a bad thing because there's over 700, over 600 steps, something like that down there. And just doing the steps down and then coming back up, the few steps that we did, we're all winded. So anyways, needless to say, we've got more steps to climb back up. And after I catch my breath, yes, we will go do some rides. But yes, it was, you were a little disappointed, but you were terrified in there. And the anxiety was high, so we decided it's better. So the guys are going and they're gonna give us footage. They're gonna film some stuff so we can see what it looks like. And we technically got to go in and see what it looks like. We just didn't go into it.
One of the things I love about Silver Dollar City is how many things there are to do that aren't even rides. There are the performances that happen sporadically throughout the park. There are different people sharing their crafts. So we got to see this man making signs, then we got to go to the glass blowing shop.
We've been working out it for a few days, so it's pretty low. Most of the time,
Meanwhile, the boys were enjoying their cave tour and getting to explore the beauty of this cave.
Olivia, we're not buying anything, but you can look. Oh my, it's a panda purse. Heaven help me. Yes, but remember we talked about this, so we're not gonna spend our money here right now. We can look.
Hey, snacks. I find it's because he's little. I'll have him.
One of the things I really appreciated about all of the decor is it was all very fall themed and very cheerful, nothing scary or dark. We then went to the kiddie ride area and Olivia wasn't quite sure about riding the swings, so she just sat and watched as Oma and Kenzie and Rachel went on them. Shortly after this, the boys met up with us and they were so excited about the cave tour. They had so much fun, but they also said it was probably a good idea that we stayed behind because it probably wouldn't have been our thing. We rode a few more of the kiddie rides and just kind of had fun enjoying the end of our day before we headed back. I'm so glad that Oma and Opa could come with us and get to experience this with the kids. I'm so thankful for Silver Dollar City and the fact that they are such a family family friendly place, and I can't wait till we get to go back.